Hello and welcome back to another Savannum's Oblivion LP. Remember parents, it's fun, nutritious, and educational. So we're going to head back into the Mages Guild and ask our fearless guild leader about that book, because I don't think she's telling me the whole truth. Also, now that I am an apprentice in a bunch of different schools of magic, I get a bunch of neat new spells. Cool. We got some new destruction spells, we got some open lock spells, shield spells, summon skeleton spells. Cool. Alright, so let's go talk to him.
Greetings,
but wait, where is he? I have absolutely no idea at this point. But, you know what? I decided to do what I always do in times of trial. Steal everything. So I'm going to steal myself some alchemy ingredients, and then a full set of apprentice alchemy equipment, and then you'll hear an amusing montage of me trying to find the guild leader. He was there all along.
What do you...
How amusing. I'm a huge idiot.
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Man, shit just got real.
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
So, because I'm a good little member of the Mages Guild, I'm going to do exactly what he says, but of course there are a lot of different ways of going about this quest. You can directly disobey your guild leader, and bring the book to her. You can bring the book to him. He'll, you know, complete the quest as normal. Then you can go talk to her, steal it back. But in the interest of time, and in the interest of being a good member of the Mages Guild, which I believe my character is, I'm going to do exactly what he says and move on. Now, completing this quest will earn me my recommendation, so I can hit up some of the other Mages Guilds and get their recommendations. So, this castle top, or whatever the hell the place is called that we have to go, is just north of the city. I think I checked my map at some point to look exactly where it is, but you can get there just by following this path. Now I'm gonna kill some of these deer, and you might say, Savannum, that's cruel. Those deer weren't doing anything to you. Why did you light them on fire? The answer is simple. Venison is a very good ingredient in starting health potions. I think that pretty much justifies it. Alright, and now I'm getting attacked by a wolf. Not terribly dangerous. But, you know, honestly, I'd prefer to just leave him alone if he left me alone. Destruction skill up. Excellent. Always good to see. Alright, yes, and I'm checking my map. There it is. It's just north of the city. And, of course, on your on-screen compass, the green arrow is going to indicate your objective. If it's green, that means it is outdoors, or you are in the same sort of, I guess, instance as the objective. You know, that doesn't make much sense. But if the objective is inside somewhere and you're outside, then the arrow will be red. It's basically what I'm trying to get at here. Another wolf attacked me. pretty common in the wildlife. And you know, one neat thing about this game is that the wildlife that just wanders around outside will level along with you. Just picked some clouded funnel cap. And I've got some nice new destruction spells that I'm going to give a whirl. So, I'm going to throw that one on my hotkey, or action bar, whatever. I think action bar. Definitely playing a little too much World of Warcraft. I'm attacked by a rat. That poisons me. Gives me brain rot. Drains my strength. Not that big of a deal. Apparently it was born with a silver spoon in its mouth. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Savanum, you're so witty. I know. Thank you. And yes, the people who just complimented me sound exactly like me. Purely coincidence. I promise. Great. So then I noticed that there's a bridge, and why try and scale a nearly vertical cliffside when you could take a bridge? It's my philosophy in life, and let me tell you folks, it's got me far. Oh yes, and by the way, you all now have yakety sax stuck in your head. You're welcome. Oh, another wolf. I take out my staff, but I didn't really mean to. But, yeah, I can two-shot these guys with my new frost damage touch spell. Heal up a little bit. I believe those are the last of the enemies that I encounter. And you can see as you get closer to a structure when you are outdoors, your compass will start to show an image of what type of structure that is. This particular place, you saw that little mountaintop icon on the compass. That indicates a specific location. That's not necessarily a structure. But, you know, there are symbols for caves and Iliad ruins and castles of all sorts of varieties. As you can, yep, there's one on the map right now. That's a castle icon, and it's grayed out because I haven't visited that yet. If I was to walk in that direction eventually, it would, you know. And I think it's about this point that I decide that even though jumping straight down a mountain is fun, I can just fast travel back to the city. Or maybe it's a little longer than this because, you know, as previously mentioned, I'm not particularly bright. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the North Gate, where our Guildmaster is eagerly awaiting our return. Excellent. And this time I have no trouble finding him. Bastard was
the book. My
camouflaged in the walls.
Placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Here you go.
Ah, yes. This is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it,
You're very cryptic about it. Well, fine. I don't need to know about it. Even though I already know about it.
Worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you.
Blew your mind there, Tedious.
You shall have the recommendation you need.
And we get a recommendation.
Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe.
Stellar.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Fantastic. Alright, and that is going to be all for this episode. Join us next time for more Mages Guild questing, more shooting things with fireballs, and more fun.